Strength mobility supersets. So we're going to do our strength exercise for 40 seconds, our mobility exercise immediately after for 30 seconds, and then we're going to rest for 20 seconds and go back to the original strength exercise. So each of these sets of 2, you'll do 4 times. The first set of 2 is going to be push-ups and open book. So for your push-up, you're going to be on your hands and toes. Keep your shoulders pulled back. You're gonna drop down into your push-up, push the ground away from you. Try to stay tight, nice tight plank, don't let your hips sag. If you need to, you can do this elevated on a chair or a couch or anything that is stable and won't slide out from underneath you. Our second exercise for this superset is open book. So you're going to lay on your side. You wanna hike your knee up as high as you can, as high as your waist, and this locks your lumbar back into place. So you don't rotate through your lumbar, we wanna rotate through your upper body. So you're gonna take your top hand and you're gonna open up your chest by reaching behind you, making sure to keep your ribs tucked into your hips at all times. And then we're gonna come back to bringing our hands together, and then we're gonna open our hands up again. Try to breathe out as you reach back and melt into the stretch. So we're gonna do our push-ups for 40 seconds, our open book for 30 seconds, then we're gonna rest and go back to our push-ups. Do that 4 times. Our second superset in our strength mobility workout is split squats and knee hugs. For the split squat, it's better to start on the ground so you know you're in a good position. So you want to get in your good 90-90 with your knee under your hip and your front knee right over your ankle. You're just going to come straight up and not move your feet. So you're just levitating off the floor and then dropping back down again. If you need to, you can use the back of a chair or the side of your couch or anything you put your hand on for some support and assistance. Otherwise, do this without assistance. Our second exercise in this superset is knee hugs. You're just gonna stand in one spot, hug your knee to your chest, and switch sides. Make sure you're not going down to your knee and that you're pulling your knee up to you. So you don't wanna bend or lose posture. Again, do these 2 exercises 4 times. Our third strength mobility superset for this workout are bent tees and chin tucks. So bent tees is going to be our strength exercise. We're going to have a beautiful hip hinge and we're going to open our arms, both kind of like we're flying. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Really try to keep your shoulders away from your face. You don't want to use your neck to move your arms, use your shoulder blades. We are taking our thumbs just straight out up to the ceiling. Our second exercise is chin tucks. And trust me, those tees burn more than they look like they will. Our second exercise is chin tucks. You're just gonna lay flat on the floor. This one's super good for posture and stretching out your neck. And while we're all on break away from our desks, it's a good time to reset your posture. So you're just gonna keep your teeth shut, keep your ribs down, and you're gonna tuck your chin by driving your chin into the floor behind your neck. So you're just pulling your chin down. You should feel a good stretch on the back of your head. Superset the bent tees and chin tucks 4 times. Our last superset for our strength mobility workout is glute bridge and toy soldiers. For the glute bridge, you're just gonna lay on your back, put your feet on the ground. You're gonna tuck your hips into your ribs and lift. When you lift, you should squeeze your bum. This exercise is as hard as you make it, but in case you want some added resistance, you can grab anything with weight and place it on your hips and core and lift. Thank you, Kenny. Our next exercise is toy soldiers. For the toy soldiers, you're going to stand up. You're going to try to keep your posture as straight as possible. So again, you're not bending to your foot, you're bringing your foot to you. You're gonna keep your hands straight out, keep your leg as straight as possible when you kick up. You should get a wicked awesome hamstring stretch as you're kicking, and just walk back and forth. If you have to do these in place, that's totally cool. So this superset is glute bridge and toy soldiers. Once again, we're gonna do them 4 times, 40 seconds for the strength exercise, 30 seconds for the mobility, and 20 seconds rest in between sets. Finisher. The finisher for this workout is going to be upper body running and run in place. This should get your heart rate going. If for some reason you have bad knees, you can also march in place, which we'll get to in a second. So for upper body running, we're gonna be tall kneeling, which is both knees down. Keep your hands open and your elbows bent at a 90, and you're driving the movement through your shoulders just like you were running, but you're not. Your body will move around, and that's totally cool. Just go as fast as you can with your arms in good position and your body in good posture. The second exercise is run in place. So we're gonna hop up and now add your feet to the arms and run. Go as fast as you can, get your knees up high to make it harder. And if you have bad knees, you can slow her down to a march. Just picking your knees up high will get your heart rate going. Enjoy!